The bad news is you played like a 50-year-old rec league bum, and we lost the game. You're supposed to ask me what the good news is.
What's the good news?
Good news is I don't think it's possible for you to play any worse.
Is this supposed to be making me feel better?
Nah, man, it's supposed to make you understand that it ain't just you. We all got work to do if we're gonna do something special. So put this one behind you, learn from it, and move on, all right?
Yeah, all right. But a 50-year-old bum, though?
If the shoe fits.
Come on, man.
Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, this is Kevin Hart. The fans are making noise here at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. The Oklahoma City Thunder getting settled in. They had a lot of momentum right now, playing well and looking very good.
Well, they are who we thought they'd be coming into the season. They come at you aggressively, they attack you in multiple ways, and this is a...
Get up. You're going in.
Here we go.
Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Westbrook. Durant sets a screen for Westbrook. Outside Durant. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, with the way that Kevin Durant has improved over the last few seasons, you have to wonder if he has even yet peaked as a player. It's scary to think. Room for growth. I think he can get stronger and develop a better low post game.
And with Durant, you really forget how young he is. He came into the league at such a young age. Clark was a star so quickly. It seems like he's the old vet, but he might be a year or two away from his prime.
Yeah, I think he's still a couple of years away from his prime when all of the physical, emotional, and mental come together at that peak point of performance. His best seasons are still in front of him, and he's had some pretty good ones behind him to this point.
Nikola Vucevic possessing prototype size for the center position. 7 foot tall, has about a 9.5-foot standing reach. Even without great leaping ability, he can play over the top of a lot of opponents.
And you mentioned Vucevic, not a top athlete. The Magic working to develop his lateral quickness, Clark, and explosiveness.
Yeah, he still struggles to defend guys in the pick and roll situations, Kevin. He's not that fast of foot. That's where the Magic are trying to help him grow. But he's a double-double guy because of his rebounding ability, and he's got a nice touch for a big guy. Nikola Vucevic has a basketball pedigree. I mean, it's pretty impressive. His father played professionally in Europe for more than 2 decades, including for the Yugoslavian national team. His mother was a player as well. So you might say his DNA was set up to play the game.
The Thunder with the lead. Durant kicks to Collison. The feed to Westbrook. And that one's good. Westbrook's got 8 points.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside, into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
And Vucevic, a growing celebrity in his native Montenegro, building on his family's basketball legacy.
Yeah, Vucevic, perhaps not a household name yet in the United States, but the way he's begun his career, that may not be the case for long. Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like it.
Westbrook passes to Adams, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
That's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
The Magic trail by 4. Now let's go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to catch up with head coach Scott Brooks.
Guys, he said basically speed is going to be on full display today. He talked to his players before the game about getting out on the break at every opportunity possible and keeping the pressure on all game long. We'll see, guys.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Adams dishes to Westbrook. Here's Collison. Rebound by the Magic. Harris has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's the captain, and again it's Orlando converting.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Outside Westbrook. Lets it go from 11. Here's Collison, and terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2. Collison's got his first 2 points of the night. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The captain passes to Vucevic. Magic moving the ball around. Harkless kicks to Vucevic, and he gets the bucket. Vucevic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And he was 1 step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Near the 3-point line, it's Westbrook. Misses off the left iron. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in a tie. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go. Having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And Steve and Clark and I are refreshed and ready to go here as well. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
And I thought the key in that first quarter was the offensive aggressiveness. They attacked the rim and got to the foul line.
And I sense they're really feeling good about playing at home, taking advantage of the home court.
Second quarter ends in a tight one. Thunder out in front, up by 5. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Nick, a competitive battle out here for you tonight. What's been the mindset for you and this team during the first half?
Just want to come out and aggressive and just play hard on defense, getting stopped. They're
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. First thing to talk about is our offensive rebounding. It's been steady. I like the effort I'm seeing out there. Let's keep that a point of emphasis. I want even more second chance points in the next half. Our offense in the paint was a positive. Our entry passes were sharp and you showed off some excellent post moves. Really nice footwork down there. Also, we can sacrifice some man.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams. Ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Deion Waiters is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Harris dishes to Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Victor Oladipo played for the same college coach as Dwayne Wade. And, you know, their games actually draw some comparisons. Both are 6'4", strong, huge wingspans, and explosive athletes with that ball handling ability. I think Oladipo has a great future.
That free throw good. And Oladipo, an all-around player. He can rebound, pass, and he can defend, even block shots.
Yeah, and again, you see the parallels with Dwayne Wade, although not as tall and not quite as long as Wade. His charisma and passion, though, remind you a bit of Dwayne Wade in terms of his game. I like like his name, too. Oladipo.
I
That's
do
a nice
too.
basketball name. You can do a lot with that when he gets going.
Little rhythm.
Yes,
Here
sir.
comes Oladipo.
There you go.
goes
There you
Oladipo.
go. There you go.
There's the screen. Passes it to the captain. Back to Oladipo. 13 feet away. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked by Ibaka. And Waiters kicks to Westbrook. Ibaka, the pass to Adams. Westbrook drives in. There's the dish to Waiters. Takes a three. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against Dallas.
That was an impressive defensive performance. The athleticism, the intensity, the energy, really shutting their opponent down.
And, Steve, that was reflected in their block total. I mean, they were extremely disruptive. Equal parts hustle, muscle, and smarts.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Gentlemen, Kevin Durant, the reigning league MVP, and his coach can't say enough about him. Scott Brooks said, whatever you say nice, you can print it out, and I'll just say I said it, because it's true. He's as coachable as any player I've ever been around in this league, as a player and as a coach. Guys, Durant is simply a coach's dream.
He sets the tone with his work ethic and dedication to his teammates, Doris. Thanks. Here's Adams. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Steven Adams from New Zealand, the first Kiwi Clark ever drafted in the first round.
And, Kevin, he played rugby growing up. He says that it helped him prepare for the physicality of playing inside.
For the Thunder, Lamb comes in for Waiters. And Reggie Jackson subbed in. Waiters, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Westbrook comes in for Reggie Jackson. The Magic also changing it up. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Harkless. Victor Oladipo comes in for Fournier. And it's Peyton in for Luke Ridenour. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Vucevic is out there with Kyle O'Quinn, and it's Peyton in at the point. Here's Harris, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter.
And one thing I like about Adams, and maybe it's the rugby background, he plays with so much aggression, but always keeps an even keel. He's the one who sort of initiates contact, and he becomes an irritant with his opponent, but he never retaliates, and that's real toughness.
And the Thunder making a change here. Adams checked in, and a switcher also for Orlando. The captain's checked in for Peyton. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, during that break, Coach Scott Brooks had some words for his team. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Waiters with the screen for Westbrook. Durant against Harris. And Durant gets it to go. And the Thunder lead by 6.
Boy, you look at Steven Adams, he's got an impressive frame. You forget that he's only 21 years old. So he's got room to grow and to get stronger, both when you consider skill development and his physicality. He could really be one of the most imposing big men in the league for a long time going forward.
Well, he holds the reins to this team, and we're seeing some examples of that, Steve, right now.
Yeah, they look cohesive, and, you know, anytime he takes control, you can just feel this group come together.
Yeah, it's priceless when you have a guy who sets the example he does and then backs it up with timely communication as well as consistent performance.
And Waiters kicks to Durant. It's stolen by Harris.
It's going to take something special, maybe a miracle for them to come back right now.
How about a little luck? Boy, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal, Clark, a perfectly run fast break ends in a slam dunk.
That could be a huge 4-point swing in this game.
Here's Durant. Harris passes to the captain. Orlando moving the ball around. And here's Westbrook. It's hauled in by Harris. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
Yeah, zero tolerance for mistakes here.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
Gets the first. That puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oladipo with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Here's the captain. Another miss by Orlando.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that one.
You know, I agree. He's got to know better than that.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Nine seconds left in the fourth. From deep, Green. The shot no good. Now here's Lamb. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said.
Russell,